Welcome
Welcome
to the back,
to the back,
to the back
to the back
podcast.
podcast.
Don't.
What? Rush.
He's been doing Michael Caine
Not sure why.
for like a week. I
No,
don't
I
even know
haven't.
what. What
The-
is it from the
The
Prestige?
first trick. The first trick. It's from
Oh.
the first trick. It's also from Interstellar.
Oh, I forgot he's in that.
Do not go gently into the good night. Some men want to watch the world burn.
I know what that's from.
What's it from?
The Dark Knight.
Yes.
I'm really tired. Like I have low energy. I know I do. I'm still like burning up. Like I'm out in the sun right now.
Hey, Jonas, brother.
I still can't believe I heard that in Sprouts the other day.
Oh,
Oh no, it wasn't that. It was the year 3000.
Yeah, year 3000.
Yeah.
Not much has changed.
Uh,
Where do they live in the year 3000?
I don't know. I don't know that song like you do.
Underwater, Mom. That has to be a Jeopardy question. Where do they live?
No,
In what Jonas Brothers song do the people live in the year 3000? Where is underwater?
Yeah, I think it would be phrased more of,
Well,
according
yeah.
to the Jonas Brothers,
Yeah.
where will we be living in the year 3000?
I would be so if I was like on like if I was a celebrity, I was like on Celebrity Jeopardy, right?
Yeah.
And I got that question, I'd be losing my mind. I'd break my buzzer. Underwater. Rest in peace.
Anyhow, I'm sorry.
Trebek.
Suck it, Trebek. Aw,
He's
I'm so
dead. Yeah,
mad.
that's why I said rest in peace.
No,
Also, now I'm sad 'cause he's dead,
it's
too.
Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, they're both dead. That's the way the world works.
Was there more stuff on the wall over there? Oh, it's the happy birthday you took down.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, you took something else down too.
No, I actually
that it?
added something. I added both of those things. There was
that
nothing.
all that was there? Was the happy birthday?
Yeah.
What did you do with it? Oh wait, it's in the garage.
I gave it to you. Yeah, it's
That's
in the garage.
God, I do remember that now.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Gay fathers.
What?
You said you want to talk about dads and it's Pride Month. So let's talk about some gay fathers.
I'm not laughing at gay fathers.
She's laughing at gay fathers.
No, you're right. I didn't even think about that. That should have been the topic. Gay dads. I
Gay
would love a
dads.
gay dad.
You're kind of my gay dad.
Because I'm bi and I'm your like mom dad.
Yeah. You're my
I'm
you're
your,
my
I'm
gay
your gay
dad.
mad. Which is
Gay
accurate.
mad.
I am very mad all the time.
You're-
Not at you.
You're
at
my
life.
mad gay. That's crazy.
I'm a mad gay. This isn't going to come out on Father's Day, though.
No.
So I'm sorry. It's just the way the schedule worked this time.
Sorry to all the gay dads out there.
Sorry.
It's not funny. I don't think I know a gay dad. At least I don't know if they're gay. I might know a gay dad, just not know it.
I mean, I know gays, but they're not
It's a crazy
dads.
thing is I can know if someone's a dad. I don't know for sure
Right.
if someone's gay.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I know any of my friends that are gay if they have children. I
Children.
don't think so. Which means they aren't poor.
Not even women.
No, I'm thinking of the lesbians I know. They don't have children either.
How many lesbians do you know?
A few.
You do? I don't know any lesbian you know. Why do I not know the lesbians you know?
I don't know.
You hiding them from me?
Yeah, it's a whole
There's only
other-
one. There's only one gay person I know that you know.
Oh yeah. There's someone else from group lesbian that I don't think she was around as much.
Do you want to
When
get
you
me
were
near the
going.
lesbians?
Huh?
Do you want to get me near the lesbians?
No, that's not it. You just didn't come at those times.
I mean, I know gay people and lesbians. I know gay people.
I mean, yeah.
I know a lot of
literally.
people are part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Yes, Dakota, I'm aware.
But I'm also my generation, you know? So I feel like if you don't in my generation, you're doing something wrong.
Oh, you're like purposely avoiding.
Yeah, you're avoiding them.
Please, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Yo, that was like a lot.
Sorry, I don't know what I did that.
I
So I
mean,
don't
you
know
were
why I said-
stimming, obviously, but like, because you were excited about talking about gay dads. I'm
No.
confused. Um, I'm trying to think of like, do I know? Oh, I have mutuals on TikTok that lesbians that have children.
Nice.
So there's that. But I don't know gay guys that have children.
It's a weird topic we're talking about.
Yeah, so we were just gonna like, cause
You just
Father's
wanted to
Day
talk.
is
You just
coming
wanted to talk
up.
about
Well,
those two things, and I combined them.
yeah, cause like last year we did separate ones, and then like we didn't do the Pride one until like the last week of the month, and it just kind of felt like weird, you know.
Yeah.
So I figured we talk about both of those things. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus.
No one asked you to apologize.
Well, you don't want to hear me yawn.
It's like you were right into the
I
microphone.
mean, I kind of was. I was trying to think of all the movies we've seen. Was there any like
Gay?
you watched? I haven't watched that one yet.
Watch a bunch of lesbian movies. I've watched 3 I can count on hand.
Is there any that we watched together?
Of the 3 that I'm counting, no.
No.
But there might be more lesbian movies I'm just not remembering.
I was trying to think if there's any LGBTQ representation besides Mean Girls, because
I can just look. I don't think so though.
yeah, it's a lot of hetero.
Hetero on the metro.
What?
I don't know. What happened to Metro, the company, the phone company? You remember that? Remember the commercials?
Metro's
Metro
still around.
Remember the Metro commercials? Like
Yeah,
Metro
it's
or
still
something?
around.
It's like a theme. No, they're not.
Yes, they are. I'm
No, they're
pretty sure I
not.
saw a Metro the other day.
Nah.
I do think another company bought them, but it's still Metro.
Is it really Metro?
No, not really, but it's the price for Metro, so.
Oh, 4. Black Swan. That I've watched.
Yeah.
Lady
What?
Bird.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Kind
Yeah.
of spoiler alert for Lady Bird.
Yeah.
Won't say who, but yeah, Lady Bird.
I feel like that movie met exactly what my expectation for it would be.
Did you ever watch like the trailer, or did you hear about it?
I even watched the trailer and I heard about it.
Mm.
So it was like exactly what I thought it would be. Which is, I mean, it's good.
It's great.
There was no surprises for it, though.
Well, it's not a movie to be surprised. It's not a thriller.
No,
You know, not every movie has like a twist or a turn.
I don't know. I mean, like, sometimes I'd like to be unexpectedly like, hey, that was better than I thought it would be.
Oh, you didn't think it was better?
It was good. It wasn't any better than I
What
thought
would
it would
you
be,
give it out
though.
of 5 stars?
I don't remember.
What would you? It's not saying what did you.
I think I gave it 4, but I remember it's just because, like, I think of the situation with the mom.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, Lady Bird is currently my. I won't be able to figure out. I was trying to figure out where it's in my top 100, but I think it's pretty high up. I think it's not too far down.
Excuse me. Crap it, A. Cannot stop yawning.
That's the whitest thing you've said in a while.
Well, I am white.
No.
There's no denying it.
No way.
What?
I was making a joke.
Oh. Sorry.
For a party.
Also, I'm trying to think about dads, like, that we've watched in film.
Oh, it's not on my top 100. That's nothing to me. What? What do you mean? There's 100 great movies out there. Not saying top 100 greatest films, but even then, like there's definitely 100 that people would say.
What is it? Like any of the dads that we've watched over the course of the movies we watched, or like dads just in general. I know last year we did that, like who are our top dads. But I was just thinking, is there any dads you're like, oh, that'd been cool if that'd have been my dad?
Well, I recently rewatched Juno, and I talked about that.
Wait, did you watch it?
Juno recently.
You rewatched it already?
Juno?
Yeah.
Yeah, like a week or 2 ago.
You didn't tell me you rewatched it.
Yeah, I did. I said I was talking about J.K. Simmons, and I was like, I told you I rewatched that because he was watching a video on YouTube of him talking about his roles, and I was like, oh, when I rewatched that, I was like, yeah, he's a good dad, and I told you he reminded me of Peepaw. I said that like 2 days ago. That
Yeah, you said that, but I missed the part where you said you rewatched it already.
Why are you acting like so mad?
I'm not mad.
You're mad. You're a bad
I'm
liar.
disappointed.
You're mad and a bad liar. You're double.
I'm exhausted. No, I didn't realize you had rewatched it already.
Yeah.
Piss off.
Why? Okay? She has this problem with me watching movies by myself.
No.
That's what it is.
It's certain movies that I'm like, hey,
it's certain movies that you're like, oh, we're gonna watch that together, and I'm like,
oh, I didn't say we are going to. I said I'd like to.
Okay.
There's a difference. There's a difference.
And
I
I'd
don't
like
really
to
care
be
that you watched Juno without me because we've already watched it before.
Yeah.
God.
I talked about it a lot. I talked about the soundtrack. I talked about how it was the beginning scene. I talked about it.
I know. I just thought you remembered.
No. Last time I watched Juno, I think, has almost been almost a decade.
That's just her face.
I don't remember what scene that is.
Remember, she's like, your girlfriend's giving me the stink eye.
Talking about her friend?
The one that he's gonna go to like the dance with or whatever. And her house smells like soup.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, yeah.
Oh, I thought you just rewatched it.
No, I did, but you said it in that's just her face, and I didn't picture Michael Cera saying that's just her face.
Well, no, he says it.
He said that's just her face. Yeah, I was like, you don't
he
do
says it all sweet and kind.
Don't do a Michael Cera line and do it in a very. I was like, what? Who said that? I thought it was a high school bully. It's just Michael Cera. But yeah, no, that was funny.
Somebody said, do rom-coms not exist anymore, really?
Not the traditional rom-com sense, no.
It makes me sad. I really wish they'd bring those back.
It's the same thing as like traditional comedy movies, like the Adam Sandler, Will Ferrell type things.
Yeah.
Or like Superbad. They're starting to make a comeback. I think those are. But rom-coms, they still make them, but they're not like we just watched Working Girl, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is more than rom-com.
It's more than rom-com,
yeah. But like we watched like a bunch of Tom Hanks ones. Like those are ones that are like high-rated rom-coms. They're like they don't view them the rom-com sense. And I think in the 2000s, rom-coms got so much that the quality was diluted.
Yeah.
And so they kind of just steered away from it. And that's just the pendulum swinging.
Yeah.
So now it's a lot more.
It just makes me sad.
Superheroes are taking the place of rom-com movies.
I don't think things should take places. I want like both.
Well, I'm saying there's probably rom-coms out there, just they're not in the limelight. It's just what's in the limelight and what you hear about.
I don't know. I just know that Daniel Radcliffe really wants to make a rom-com, and I would
with
like
a black
to see,
woman.
Yeah, with a black woman.
I like how they specified with a black woman.
Yeah, he was like, look. And then you know who else I think would be really good at rom-com? Tom Holland.
Yeah.
Like, and Michael B. Jordan actually. Like, I get that he's a serious actor, blah blah blah, but like,
when did Michael B. Jordan become a serious actor?
You don't think some of his roles are serious? You don't think Sinners is serious? Like,
it is. I don't just. I just.
Also, I know him.
I just don't think of him as a serious actor.
Okay, well, I do because I know.
Not that he can't do serious. I just don't like.
I met him on Parenthood, the show.
When I hear a serious actor, and this sounds so bad, I think, oh, Daniel Day-Lewis.
No, I'm saying like I watched him on a drama first, and and Parenthood was very much like This Is Us, whereas like you cried every fucking episode.
Well, this is what I mean, right?
Yeah.
I never see Daniel Day-Lewis doing a rom-com. I can see Michael B. Jordan doing a rom-com. That's
you
why
know
I'm
who
like,
else I could see doing a rom-com?
Who?
Christian Bale.
No.
And I consider him
He could do it. I still
think
see
he
him
could do
doing
it.
that.
I would love to see Christian Bale, especially now when he's older.
I don't know.
Pull some Colin Firth shit. Do a bunch of rom-coms.
I don't know. Dark Knight was kind of a rom-com. Him the Joker.
Shut up.
Him the Joker. I don't want to kill you.
It was a toxic relationship.
He saved his life too. He
Um,
really cares about him.
really, really, really. I was saying I would like to see like, you know, we've got Kesha making a comeback. We got that like,
Huh?
yeah, like
What?
you've not seen like her songs have been, especially the Your Love Is My Drug is like all over TikTok right now.
Yeah, but
I'm saying
TikTok,
recession music is back. Let's get some recession era rom-coms. Let's get some 50 First Dates. Right? The Wedding Singer.
I went to a rom-com list. I'm gonna sort it by year and see if there's
The
any
Holiday.
on holiday. All right, let's see this. I'm looking at like the most recent rom-coms on this person's list on Letterboxd, and not the most recent one. Oh, Palm Springs.
That was a.
It's a rom-com.
Is it? Is that what it's listed as?
Yeah, it's a romantic comedy.
It's
It's a comedy with romance, about romance. What do you mean? Because you're thinking rom-com, you're thinking, oh, it's Tom not all. Rom-com isn't. Rom-com means romantic comedy. What is not romantic comedy about Palm Springs? I'm so confused. It's
that they literally die every day.
That's not. Oh my God. Do you? Okay, you're making me pretty ticked off. Okay, I'm losing my flipping mind right now.
That's the whitest thing you've ever said.
I went white, so I think.
Mother trucker.
Like.
I don't know. I went something.
What do you mean? It's literally a rom-com. That's
literally.
I've never been more confuzzled in my life.
All right, but like, okay, so let's get some like.
Before,
there's
before that isn't romantic.
Um.
With what's her name from Pitch Perfect?
That's actually a really cute movie.
And Crazy Rich Asians.
That's a good movie too.
But those are like 2018, 2019. Those are still in the 2010s. The Big Sick.
We own it. I haven't watched it. Need to watch it.
Love Simon.
Sing Street. I think that one's is that one Love Simon's a gay one, right?
Yeah. Sing Street.
I need to watch that. Sing Street is really good.
Blended. These are all like 2010 movies.
I'm saying.
I think there are rom-coms.
The 2020s have been bleak.
I think there are rom-coms. We're also only halfway through, but there are rom-coms. They're definitely not highlighted as much, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think if there are, they're just presented in a different way.
They're on Netflix and Hallmark Channel. That's why.
You're thinking about that. No, rom-coms exist. They're presented. The ones that are popular now are presented differently. Those ones that are like from the 2000s are not.
I want those again, is what I'm saying.
The times are changing.
You could do it like something like Love Simon, like or Bros, right? Which I still need to watch. Where like we can have some queer representation.
What happened to all the Italian mobster movies? That was in the 80s and 90s, and that's not. It's just the way the world works.
We don't need any more of those.
We don't need. So what's wrong with
I think the Irishman like put a nail in that coffin.
What do you mean? People love that movie.
Yeah, and it was like how fucking long?
Mom, we can talk about that. She hates long movies. Or what is long? You think 2 hours is fucking a marathon?
Sometimes it's not. Like Monkey Man, 2 hours.
You didn't realize how Interstellar was.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it works.
But I'm saying you can't name one where you like explicitly that it didn't work. You just have this prejudice that you don't know anything about. You're like, I'm not gonna like it. Then everyone I've showed you, Dune, Interstellar, all two of them.
Shut up.
I realized I said every one.
Rango was 2 hours, which still shocks me.
Rango.
No, I'm saying like, can we bring some rom-com back, like the feel from the 90s, right?
You just want your childhood back.
And
that's all you want.
No, and then like do it like have more people of color and have more queer representation, but still have like that like.
I'm saying
I do know the Hallmark Channel does like they've branched out and they've had like I watched one of theirs like a few years ago, where it was a lesbian couple rom-com. It was cute, but like big budget, well not big budget, but like big screen rom-coms.
That's
not just on
what's
streaming.
Popular right now.
Well, it needs to be. Is my
Why?
point. Because we need more fucking love in this world.
But also, I think there's a big thing going on with the movie industry where more indie films and because of technology are getting. There's more films to be had out there, and so it's not actually. You're gonna be mad. It's not gonna be a bunch of white movie stars doing rom-coms.
Why am I saying? I literally just said have that same formula, but with LGBTQ and people of color. Why would I get fucking mad about that?
I didn't say I want you to be mad. I'm saying. I'm saying. Listen. I'm saying maybe these are the stories that want to be told anymore. That's all I'm saying.
Those communities don't experience love.
No, they do. I'm saying the kind of love that's presented in the movie format. I think rom-coms exist more now as television. If you want my real answer, I think there's more You don't realize they're rom-coms, but it's TV.
I think I have too many pimples right now to be 46 years old. That's what I think.
way out of left field.
Well, I don't want to continue this conversation because I don't like. We're not.
Look, you're talking to
Communicating.
someone whose some of their favorite movies are rom-coms, and I mean the traditional rom-coms. We watched what did we watch the other day? Watching The Detectives with Cillian Murphy, and
That was a weird movie.
and that's in
good,
my top.
but it was
That's
weird.
in my top 20 movies.
That's a very quirky, out there movie.
Look, Juno, rom-com.
Is
Got-
that a? That's not.
You're a mom. I don't think you know what a.
It's just a comedy.
No, it's a romantic comedy.
How is it a romantic comedy? He knocks up a teenage girl.
Okay, Scott Pilgrim.
I will agree that. Yeah, that's a rom-com.
It shouldn't be a. It is. It's romance and comedy. It's literally about fighting her exes.
Because that's not even what we're supposed to be talking about.
I'm saying, look, I'm not prejudiced against rom-coms. I'm saying this is just the way it's happening, and I'm explaining the reasons why it's happening. And I'm saying the reason that it won't come back and why they're not they're in the spot. It's not the reason they're not in the spotlight right now. Is I think a combination of how many rom-coms there was for a while, right? And then also the people telling the stories now and the type of access we have to tell stories. There's just so many more types of stories to be told.
Okay.
I just wanted you to hear me out.
Oh, we heard you.
Listen, I want you to listen to me out.
I listened too.
Dune's a rom-com.
Shut up.
Ha!
Okay, then Star Wars is a rom-com
Star Wars is a rom-com.
with some weird incest in it.
Yes.
Still not. I'm still looking at you funny, George Lucas. Just
He was
a little
like,
bit.
ooh, what if?
What if he kisses his sister
What about?
and they don't know?
And everybody in the production team or like the writers' room was like, okay.
Where are you from again, George?
Okay, cool. No, yeah, that's cool.
I'm just trying to create some conflict.
But there's like a whole galaxy fighting. No. We need this. No, it's funny. I don't care.
I love that Harrison Ford now has. You've seen him.
Black Swan rom-com.
Shut up! I know. I haven't watched it. And I know damn well that's not true. What is it?
Harrison Ford.
Like there's the I love you. I know.
Yeah.
And then now you've seen him in Working Girl, where she's like, maybe I just don't like you. Me? Nah. Like he's a really good
Indiana Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Working Girl is better than Indiana Jones. I said it.
I'm not going to disagree with you.
Indiana Jones?
Well, you need to watch the second one. The second one is better than the first one.
I've seen the second one.
When?
I've seen the first 3. I've seen the first 5 at one point. I think people showed me them.
He did love Harrison Ford.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why we with like Tom Holland. No, kids, look. He came out in Civil War. It was crazy because we didn't have Spider-Man for years. It really wasn't years. It was like maybe 4 years, right? But people were losing their minds. They needed more Spider-Man.
They always need more Spider-Man.
It's crazy. They're like, we need Spider-Man, right? And I think it was only 4 years since Andrew Garfield.
When the fuck are we getting the rest of Across the Spider-Verse?
It keeps getting delayed. And there's like worry that the director will drop it because he's been delayed.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he kind of messed that up.
The director?
No.
Or Home Dude being creepy?
Home Dude being creepy.
Can't they just find someone else to voice him? I guarantee there's somebody that can do that voice. Or you just go with he got older and his voice dropped, right?
No, because where it left off. Yeah, they're not doing that. I think it's something happening, but I don't know what's going on. I think we're going to get the next Tom Holland Spider-Man before we get the next Spider-Verse Spider-Man. Because it's coming out in 2026. Because remember, it's coming out on...
Yeah.
I don't remember when. I'm thinking Avengers Doom. I'm thinking Avengers Doom something is coming out the same day as Dune 3. So it's going to be Dune Avengers Dune Day? I don't know, something weird.
I don't know why they have to do that.
Oppenheimer. Because it's fun. I don't know why they have to have fun. Grow up.
It's not that.
Society.
It's just they each have their own name. Just let them have their own name.
So you don't think Oppenheimer wasn't cool.
No.
It was a cool event in history. You know that.
I mean, yeah, I'm so glad we saw Barbie in the theater.
I wish I would have saw Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is ranked above it for me. They're both in my
Are
top.
you serious?
They're both in my top. They're both in my top 100.
Well, I've not seen Oppenheimer, but there's no way it's gonna rank higher than Barbie.
But that's it's not saying best. I'm saying obviously you're probably gonna be more akin to Barbie because it tells more of your story. Oppenheimer doesn't tell any of my
Oppenheimer, I was
story.
supposed to say you're an old white man that
No.
nuked people.
I'm saying neither of them telling my story, so I can look at them from both of them.
Ken kind of tells your story.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Did you just compare me to Ken?
Not that Ken, the other Ken.
I'm gonna none of the Kens. I'm gonna move on from that because all the Ken. You said I'm the most toxic masculine male. Whoa.
No, because before they got toxic,
That was a violation.
They were very helpful.
No violation. This was the volatile thing you've said to me. The gross. A white man.
And also, where does Barbie tell my story except for in Weird Barbie?
The sexism. And you had Barbies going up.
I did have Barbies.
So get 1-2 combo. Do you want to drink with that order?
Oh, okay. Let's bring it back to LGBTQ. I
Aye.
showed him the Mummy, which a lot of people attribute to their first bisexual awakening. And we were arguing about who had, I was like, it's one of. I said one of the best looking cast.
Because I saw a Letterboxd review that said it is the most attractive cast, and that's just, there's no way.
I really just think that comes down to Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, it just is. It's just them two, which I get.
No, I still think the guy that plays brother's hot, and
Sure.
and also the dude that's the leader of the Keepers,
Go ahead.
he's hot too.
Yeah, Thor.
They're really hot,
Thor.
especially those first two.
Scott Pilgrim. You have Michael Cera.
I said yes. I didn't say it was the most attractive.
Michael
I said it's
Cera.
one of the most.
Michael Cera.
Okay, I'm saying it's one of the most. I mean, I'd argue that Empire Records is up there too.
Lion King. I'm joking. I'm not. I'm joking.
The original or the remake?
Ew.
Yeah, I'm still mad that we went and saw that atrocity in the theater.
We did, didn't we?
We did.
That's
I was
gross.
so fucking mad.
That might be the worst movie I've seen in theaters.
I was so mad.
I think I don't think I never really, because people are like, I want to walk out of a movie theater. I haven't really experienced it until I saw that movie. I was like, I hate this movie. Most movies I see in the movie theater, I'm like, oh, that was cool, or like it was okay or something.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a movie that bad in the theaters. I should have went and seen Madam Web.
So it could replace that.
No, I'm glad. I'm actually glad that I hated a Disney product except for one of the few women superhero films. Even though it is atrocious.
You haven't watched it.
I've seen scenes. And that's all I need to see. It's kind of like, yeah, you've never been stabbed, but I've been kind of cut.
I don't know if it's quite the same thing.
As
someone who's been stabbed, I'm trying to tell you it's not the same thing.
You don't know if I've been stabbed. The actresses.
I'm saying I have.
The actresses is literally actresses.
The actors.
No. Okay.
Just actors.
What's plural of actresses? Of actors.
Just actors.
Actresses.
Just say actors.
But actresses sounds so fun.
The actors.
The actors. The thespians. The actors.
I thought you were American.
I'm a thespian. I thought you were American.
The actors.
Dakota Johnson and Sydney Sweeney literally reamed it fucking across the coals before I think it even came out. Or right after it came out. They're like, this is shit. It's just shit, isn't it?
Oh.
It's just shit, right? Bloody shit.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Because the episode of Smartless I'm on right now is Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how...
Chopping broccoli?
No. I did as soon as when Will Arnett, because they do this thing where they're like, the other two don't know who the guest is. So they'll
swap
say
back
things.
and forth?
Yeah, they change. And they'll try to...
Do they get him in person or over the...
It's sometimes they're in person,
Okay.
but it's rare. It's
Well,
mostly just over the internet, FaceTiming or whatever. So they'll do things, and I was mad that he didn't say.
I know.
You might know him from chopping broccoli.
I told you before you even started listening to Smartless. When I was in college, freshman year, My roommate listened to Smartless.
Oh.
He just
Anyhow,
listened to Smartless.
listen, he was talking
He listened to
about
Seth Rogen one. I remember that one specifically.
of course somebody in college was like, oh, listen to the Seth Rogen one.
He's like the most straight edge person I've ever met, by the way. But go ahead.
And like more straight edge than you.
Yeah.
Anyhow. How?
There's a way you present yourself.
Oh, okay. What is it? He was talking about how he gets into his Paul McCartney impression. I forgot. He says he
Was
starts,
that a Paul McCartney impression I started doing?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Ringo.
He said he says
Groovy,
he starts with like.
That's how all impressions start. Like when I do my Michael Caine, right? I have to either go British,
Yeah, they were talking
British,
about Michael Caine too.
British or Master Wine. British.
Yeah.
And like when I do Peter Griffin, I have to like do his laugh.
Yeah. Anyhow, I just thought about it because you sounded like Paul whenever you were saying that.
It's crazy. It's a crazy voice. But he doesn't sound like that now. I don't even know what he sounds like.
No, he pretty much still sounds
The
like
Beatles
that.
are kind of a myth to me. I don't really know what they look
they're
like when
not
they're
real.
younger.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of convinced they were there for sure, but they kind of just skipped a couple years and got old.
I don't know. And then I was thinking, I just saw a TikTok about Aaron Taylor Johnson and his wife, and because it's not random, it's because they met on the set of Nowhere Boy.
What's that?
It's about the Beatles.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't remember who
Well,
he
who did he
played.
play?
I think he played Paul. But
He should have lost all weight to play any of them. There's
he was 18.
Oh,
Yeah, you know that, right? She was 40 when they got together.
and he was 18.
Yeah. Possibly 17.
You want to move on to a next topic?
It's gross.
Move on to a next topic. Something
Um,
new. Dads. Gay.
Yeah.
Gay
Should I
dads.
think about
Dad's
dads?
gay.
Gay dads. Oh, you know who would be great? I would love to have as gay dads.
Mitch and
Yep.
That's like the most. Yeah.
Mostly Cam though.
Cam
You'd rather have Mitch.
Cam annoys me so much.
But he's so supportive.
He is, but oh my
And it'd be
god,
a
does
lot
he
of
annoy
fun.
me. Does he annoy me so much?
Mm.
He'd eventually fully rewatch all of that.
I don't think there's any other gay dads or moms.
Gay
in-
moms is less than gay dads.
And rest, yeah, I'm trying to think in like
Just
other
shows
things
men
that
always
I've
have
watched.
to have the spotlight.
Just Google.
Lesbian moms. Moms that are lesbian.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get into my mind's palace. Dun, dun.
Why did I start? I started typing gay parents, and it's like gay parents versus straight parents. The fuck?
It's America. One's gay, one's straight. That's all that needs to be said about it. They're both parents.
Lord.
What's the difference?
I'm trying to look and see the fuck.
What?
Oh, I was in media, but they're fictional. The first one is Mitchell and Cameron. Oh, you haven't seen The Birdcage yet, have you?
What's that?
It's
It's the thing with Michael Keaton.
No, that's Birdman,
Oh no, I'm
which I
joking.
do need to see.
Yeah.
No, it's with Robin Williams and Nathan Lane.
Nathan Lane.
Yeah, it's really funny.
No, I
I
haven't
mean, they're a
seen it.
couple. They play a couple. I think. Oh, I know another, but I don't know if I'd want them as parents or at least one of them. And the kids are all right. It's a lesbian couple. It's Julianne Moore and Annette Bening,
Cool.
and
Cool beans.
it's a good movie. It's one of I was going to suggest that you watch. Trying to see if there's any other. There has to be more representation than that, right?
I want you to ask yourself what
No,
country
I
you live
know,
in.
man. I know.
It's a
Never watched that.
shame.
Oh, Carol and Susan on Friends.
Who?
Remember Ross's ex?
Mom, I watched maybe 3 episodes.
You watched the first episode where he talks about that his ex
they are
leaves
gay.
him for another woman.
I forgot. Right about them. But they were low key
Awesome.
presented as the enemy.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want either of them as my mom.
They're kind of annoying, but they were written to be that way. So,
I mean, not Carol's fine.
which one's Carol?
The one that
He was with.
leave. Wait.
Okay, who's
Yeah.
annoying? The one that he was
Oh,
with, or the one that
which is the one that
stole
leaves
her?
him?
Mom, who's annoying in your mind? You have to look at the. You don't have to look it up. Who's annoying in your mind? The one that leaves
The one
him.
that leaves him. Actually, is that Susan or Carol? Fudge. I don't remember. I feel bad about that. I bet if I texted Aunt Kelly, she would know.
Mm,
You know?
yeah.
Oh, there's an article from Vice in 2017. As a queer parent, I still don't see myself on television.
We're about to go down a really sad rabbit hole. I don't know if you want to do that.
Well, I mean, it's not sad. It's just like the reality. Like,
The reality is sad.
yeah. I know there's Transparent. I haven't watched that one.
Mm.
Because I was trying to think, is there any like trans
I think
representation?
there's one in The Fosters or a show like
Some,
that.
yeah, that's in the list. I don't know
It's
that.
yeah.
The ABC show,
Yeah, I know about
ABC
The
Family.
Fosters.
Yeah.
I've seen The Fosters sparingly at multiple friends' house, like different episodes.
Who do you know that was watching the Fosters?
I forget who. I know, and pretty sure
White people.
Avery and them were watching it.
So white people.
Or someone. I don't even think it was them. I've seen it multiple. I don't know who, but I know it's been different people. And I've heard a lot about The Fosters.
What the fuck is this one? LGBT characters with abusive parents. What is this?
Can you
Goodreads?
stop looking up stuff, Mom?
Sorry. Well, I'm trying to like jog my like.
Jog a
like,
memory. You have no memory
yeah.
of it.
Well, no, obviously there.
You're trying to add memory.
Yeah. It kind of like really makes me sad. There's not more representation.
I mean, what did you expect?
I don't know. It's 2025, dude.
Yeah, but it's now 2025. It wasn't 2025 in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s, or even the 2010s. And even now, people are getting a
Ever
hoop.
watch that? When did that come out?
What?
Andy Mack?
Oh yeah. Oh, Andy Mack. Yeah.
She has a gay mom.
Yeah, I know about Andy Mack.
Oh, that's cool. It's another Disney show.
It's one of those Disney shows.
It's so weird how Disney is like.
Still going around.
No.
I thought when I got like 18, they'd stop.
No, Dakota, Disney's been around since before I was born.
Yeah,
so.
but I figured once I grew up, they'd be like, okay, we need to make any more.
No, I was gonna say it's so weird that like they're like,
Progressive and not.
but yeah,
I get where you're
like
going with.
it's weird.
Hopefully I don't ever work on a Disney thing.
The Legend of Korra.
Hold on, I need to finish what I'm saying.
Role?
Andy, yeah, she is lesbian, or bi. I don't remember. Andy Mack is one of those Disney shows, right? That tries to be a serious show.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I mean? Like remember like those kids shows that were like
Yeah.
serious, but it's like
Seventh
this is
Heaven.
a kids show.
Seventh Heaven.
And like there's are good scenes, but it's like, who is this audience for? I feel like it's only for like exactly 12 to 13-year-olds. Like they're grown enough to understand, but it's still a kids show.
Also, I guess Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Which I need to sit down and watch.
Great show.
Oh yeah, Hazbin Hotel. And I love that. It's
I was
a lesbian couple.
it's funny. I was literally gonna say this.
Also gay couple.
There's a lot more in cartoons.
Yeah. It would be nice if there was like real
Which
life.
is kind of feels like it's saying something.
Yeah.
How it's only in fiction.
Yeah.
Well, all of it's fiction, but only in like a literal fiction.
Sorry, I was looking at what time it was.
Yeah.
I thought maybe like
American
we'd gone
Dad.
over.
Their neighbors are gay dads.
Oh God, they are.
They're like reporters.
Some one of the lists was the Simpsons, but I'm trying to. Who in the Simpsons is gay?
Ned Flanders.
No,
Just
no. What's his name? Smithers.
Yeah.
And possibly
Arthur.
Arthur, and like the PBS show.
You remember the hoopla about Mr. Ratburns getting married at the end of it?
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God, yeah, I love that little episode. It's so cute. And they had Jane Lynch as his sister.
Yeah.
I love that.
Glee.
Glee.
I'm
That's
talking
right.
about what's it?
Santana.
Santana
And
Brittany.
Brittany.
Brittany. She's British.
Oh, I was thinking about her the other day, not Brittany, but
Yeah, I'm so
Naya
sad.
Rivera.
It's
Yeah.
the saddest story I've ever heard in my life, and I mean that. I don't think I'll hear a sadder story. To me, it hits. It's so sad, and I don't know why it's so sad. I mean, it's sad for a reason. Okay, I get what you're looking at me for, but I know you as loving, and it's.
Oh,
I
because I'm still living.
the only story I know about her is that story from her personal life. I have so many great memories with you.
I can tell you some really sad stories if you like. I'm just saying, with what's happening in our nation.
Thank God for not saying society.
No, our nation. But actually, no, because what we are doing here, it has ripple effects all across the world.
Well, we're not like I don't think we're the sole influencers. I think they're also doing that, just doing that. You know what I mean? I
I
think
think
we
we have
do.
more influence than we realize.
No, I know. I don't think that. I know we have. We realize we have a lot of influence, but I also think. I actually think America thinks we have more influence than we have less influence than we realize.
It's not just that. It's like they're getting rid of books. They're getting rid of things. You know that the Greg Abbott's about to sign a bill that says that the 10 Commandments have to be placed in every single classroom. Like they're fighting, like it's passed in the House, and like it's going to his desk. He will sign it.
That's crazy because I was literally when you were talking about this nation, I was like, it's kind of crazy that we have to recite the Pledge of Allegiance that says one nation under God.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't say Jesus, so like fine, God. But the point is, there's supposed to
You
be a
know what they
separation of
meant.
church and state, and there's just one
There should be a separation
Republican.
of hot take. There should be a separation of church and church. Like
Well,
don't
church
bring
and government.
go
Stop
no
giving them
no church.
freebies.
Don't bring up church unless you are want to bring up like unless someone says, oh yeah, let's bring up church. Don't just force church on anybody. Doesn't matter what the context
You're
where it
saying
is.
religion.
The only time religion should be brought up unprompted is in the church or in a religious setting.
What is it? There is a Republican, I think, that's in Texas that's been very vocal in saying like this is not okay. There's a reason we have a separation of church and state, and it doesn't just help the state, it helps the church. Like don't, have those things be together. And I'm just like they're pressing shit like that, but they're getting rid of books that does show representation, and then there's the whole that there are black creators on TikTok
You're gonna bring
saying
it up again.
Harriet Tubman didn't exist.
Yeah, I saw. Eventually, you told me about that days ago, and then it came across my feed,
But like that's scary
and
to
it
me
was
that
like
you're
it's
buying into shit like that.
it's crazy. Well, it's crazy that like because one of the things is like that wasn't her real name, right?
Right.
It's crazy they never heard of people going by different names,
Well, I mean, and also the whole point was
especially when you don't want to
right,
get
be found.
caught
Yeah, like
for doing
that was
something revolutionary.
And also, why are they like, oh my god, she
And
was
then
a spy
she's
for the
spy,
government?
and it's
Did
the
you not know
North.
that?
It's the North.
Like,
And
how did you not know that?
It's because when they hear the government, they think of the government now in 2025, and they don't realize the government looked way different back then. The government wasn't like some kind of like huge big. I mean, it was Big Brother. It wasn't a huge Big Brother that had control over millions of
Yeah.
people like it is now in this huge society. It was literally the North they were trying to get information on the South. Did you ever pay attention in class? It's obvious you didn't.
Right. Look, I will be the first to say that Abraham Lincoln
Nor do you care to do
did not.
extra research.
Abraham Lincoln did not actually give a shit whether people had slaves. That was not his issue, right? So that's not what prompted that war. But like another creator pointed out that there were people in the Union Army that went down south, saw the way that people were treated, and literally wrote back. This was a creator that was talking about, by the way, the Marines and One Piece, right? And Celestial Dragons. He said they saw the way that people were treated and wrote back and said, if it takes another 10 years of fighting this war, I will do it because nobody should be treated like that. Like, so there were people that were legitimately fighting because they were against the mistreatment of other humans. But the point was how it makes me sad that we are losing so much fucking information under this government.
I wish time travel was real in a viewing kind of museum manner. That you could like just go in and see exactly what happened, not be in it, but see what happened, and I'd make everybody like it'd be. I'd force everybody. It'd be like part of the curriculum. No more videos, no more textbooks. No, go see it.
Go get your transportation.
I'm not gonna make a little kid see it, but I'm like when you turn like maybe college or when you see 18 or something.
No,
senior year high school.
I think by middle school.
I don't want to scar kids because you can get PTSD from that. I don't want to scar kids. 18, right?
14.
Mom, stop. Stop.
What? There were little
Some
kids that were
some
experiencing it and
some
got
okay,
scarred.
but some 14-year-olds. But because what you're doing is though you should recognize those little kids that experience that shouldn't have gone through that. So you're not gonna make the little other kids experience it now. I'm saying
Fine, senior year of
when you
high
have a more
school.
cognitive brain, you can understand things better and not and handle them better.
I don't say 18. It needs to be before you can vote. So 17.
I'm saying I want to make it part of like a curriculum or something that
Yeah.
everybody should go through. That's all I'm trying to say, and not make little kids do it because that's kind of wild.
I kind of think like
You literally say 14-year-olds are little kids in other aspects. Why they're not little kids now?
I stopped myself, didn't I? Didn't I? Did I?
You can stop yourself, but you can continue thinking.
I
Clocked you right there, didn't I? I love when people clock people. And have you seen the one? I saw the original Jubilee video when it came out, but have you seen the one going around where it was like, it's talking about men's mental health, and it's this dude, and they're talking about it, and he's like, much of men go through whatever, right? I'm paraphrasing, and then the lady goes, and who set that up? Who that set that system up? She clocked us so hard.
Yeah.
It's the funniest thing ever.
But I mean, yeah.
Men.
I guess we can't also talk about men's mental health, because since it's Men's Mental Health Month.
It's not. It's not a month. It's just
I
a
thought
day.
it was a month.
No, it's a day.
Just day. Well, I mean,
It's a day. I'm not saying that like in a boohoo. I'm just saying no. It's just a day. I'm saying it in the factual way. It's just a day.
it doesn't feel like that. It feels like
We should get a whole year.
if you're a white man, you do. Like you know how many problems would be solved if men actually did take care of their mental health? Like if we took that shit seriously, if we didn't force men to be certain kinds of way.
I agree with what you're saying, but it's like saying, you know how many problems would be solved if people weren't racist?
Yeah, no, like because I'm including that. Like when I say mental health, like obviously you're not a sane person if you're judging someone based on the color of their skin or who they love, right? Like you can't. There's something wrong in your brain. I feel like, but that's just me.
That's just me.
Are you just kidding me?
Yeah, I did it, but I didn't want to say cat because I don't want to copywritten.
I think Greta Gerwig's gonna go out.
I honestly wish because it gets some attention. I want to be in a Greta Gerwig film so bad. Favorite directors: Greg Gerwig, Edgar Wright, Martin Scorsese. No, not Scorsese. I haven't watched him with Scorsese. I can't say that. Who was it? I meant to say someone else. Wes Anderson. Ryan Coogler, because I know I'll love Sinners when I watch it. And did I say Nolan?
No.
Nolan.
What is the one that we watched? Was it Interstellar? That's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, he's.
That I was shocked it was Christopher
No,
Nolan.
no, I don't know. Nolan. No.
I've only seen his like superhero shit.
And it's what? Just the you only seen Batman. That's the only Nolan movies you've seen.
I feel like there's something else.
You saw Prestige.
The Prestige. Yeah.
Christopher Nolan is one of those where like, yeah, he deserves being known.
Christopher Nolan is.
I did not know he was British.
How did you not know that?
I thought he was. It's just British American.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Who is that?
He was born in London, but where is he raised? Because I could have swore I've
it's
heard him
probably
talking.
like
He's not
her-
British.
No, it's probably like what's her name? Fuck. What is her name? The one from X-Files.
Natalie Portman.
No,
Well,
that
she was
is.
born in France, right?
She was born in
Same
Jerusalem.
thing. Well, I'm saying anyone born not in America has
No,
American
I know
words, same
it's.
thing.
All I can think is David Gillian Anderson. Gillian Anderson, I think, was born in England, but from here, so she can go back and forth.
He went to London. It's not like that at all.
She spent time in both. I'm saying she has like sometimes she has a British accent, and sometimes it's not British. So that's what it means. Who do I know that knew him or not know, but who was I listening to on Smart List that was like
and Inception.
friends with him? Inception is boring.
Memento.
I still need to watch that.
Inception isn't boring. You can say you don't get it and you don't care to watch it again.
I don't care to watch it again.
He's gonna make the Odyssey. Oh, that's right, because it's got like Tom Holland, right? Yeah, Tom Holland, Matt Damon, John Berthnall.
It's a lot of white men.
Elliot Page, Anne Hathaway, Himesh Patel. He's a good actor. John Leguizamo, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya,
You had me at John Leguizamo.
Corey Hawkins.
Hey, I know who that is.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got excited. I was like, I know who that is.
You know who Hamish Patel is?
That sounds familiar.
He's
but...
the dude in Yesterday. I love that film.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually okay. Well, I kind of want to watch The Odyssey now. Also, I haven't seen Elliot Page or something in a long time.
There's another.
It's not coming out till next year though.
Not actually. I was just thinking. I don't know why, but I was thinking of Romeo and Juliet the other day, and how imprinted John
Zendaya's
Leguizamo
playing
is in
Athena.
that. I wasn't talking. Cool.
Sorry. Think about John Leguizamo?
Nothing. No,
Go ahead.
I'm done.
No.
We're good.
Mom, I want you
Stay
to know.
golden.
I want you to know I didn't actively choose not to listen to you. I just was completely zoned out before you even started talking about that. I was so looking at it. You not see my head down looking at all this stuff?
Well, because I was like, John Leguizamo was in it. I'm sold. And then I was thinking the other day about Romeo and Juliet and how
He's
imprinted. No, like, you don't understand. Yeah, the movie's good, right? And the soundtrack is really amazing.
I need to rewatch it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
It's what made Romeo and Juliet for me wasn't Leo, wasn't Claire Danes. It was John Leguizamo. Like, his
name?
character is so imprinted.
You know who character is imprinted from that movie?
Why
do I forget his name?
Mercutio?
I don't remember the actor's name. Who plays him?
Who plays Mercutio?
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Is it B-Rad?
No, but yeah.
B-Rad.
Yeah. I love that he's in that. There's like a lot of people in that.
You know what's fun fact? Anytime I've ever seen Romeo and Juliet at any time has always been in school. I've never seen it outside of school. I've seen multiple versions, but it's only ever been in school.
I've only seen it outside of school.
Rebel.
But I've only seen that one. I don't want to watch any of the other
What
ones.
movies did you watch in school that you remember?
I think we watched The Outsiders because we read it.
We watched Outsiders in school.
But I think I'd already seen The Outsiders. What other movies did I see in school? I don't know. I don't know if we watched a lot of movies like that.
I guess you guys weren't cool.
No.
Well, did you not have access to movies as much as we did?
VCR was a thing. And then by the time I got to high school, DVDs were a thing.
Like I said, anything before 2000 is basically the Civil War.
Shut up. Oh, you know what I was thinking? What is my first, gay representation I remember seeing? I think I talked about this on the last year.
Yeah, you did.
What was it? What was it, Dakota?
It was. Garfield tells two Ks.
Shut up. No, I think it was Ricky from My So-Called Life.
That's what I was gonna say.
Were you?
I actually remember that vaguely, vividly. I almost said vaguely. I actually remember that vaguely.
That's more like
I remember that vaguely.
You know what has really good LGBTQ representation?
Is it animated or?
Yeah, well,
is it
anime?
Is it anime?
Yeah.
Don't you dare say Naruto.
No.
You're gonna say Sasuke and Naruto's gonna lose my mind.
But yes.
Did you say One Piece?
Yeah.
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 I was telling you about that before we got into that. I was like, it has the LGBT. I love my memories of before starting you on an anime show and how you were sometimes maybe apprehensive or the way you're not sure about it, and then afterwards seeing the stark difference.
I'm about to get to the time skip.
I created a monster with you in One Piece. I should have known the themes of anti-capitalism and anti-government. It would have taken you.
What is it? I saw a TikTok the other day that says, if you keep saying Yamato is a woman, you're not an LGBTQ ally.
It's a trans man.
Yeah.
Just like
But then someone, hold on, because he didn't specify.
Tokyo Ghoul.
Hold on, because he didn't specify it was One Piece. Someone was like, I thought you were talking about Yamato from Naruto.
I would date that man.
Oh, Yamato?
In a heartbeat. I think if they're of legal age,
yeah,
he.
Yeah, he. Oh, not they, he. Yeah.
It's not a they, it's he.
Yeah, Yamato's of legal age.
I don't know in anime.
I feel like I mean, Ace
I
was like,
guarantee Yamato's 17. I guarantee everything.
no. I thought they were the same. I thought he was the same age as Ace.
Yamato age. How old do you think?
Shh, don't give any spoilers away.
Oh, Yamato is 28.
Oh, damn. I thought like mid-20s.
Well, yeah, I would totally. Dilf. I'm joking.
Oh no. Why did you have to ruin it?
My favorite jokes are jokes that make you. My favorite jokes are make people uncomfortable that I trust. I love making white people uncomfortable.
This wasn't about me being white.
No,
This was
I'm
about me
just
being your mother.
I'm just talking about that though.
Yeah. I like making white people uncomfortable.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
It's not the same, but it is as effective because they don't expect it.
I don't know if it's as effective.
No, it is.
Well, no, because they don't want it. They don't always feel cautious around you.
Yeah.
They feel cautious around me from the get.
I know. So when it comes out of fucking
But
nowhere,
I'm saying it's
they're
not the
shocked.
same. I'm saying you're wrong. Are you putting your hair in a bun?
Trying. It's gonna stay for just
In a
like a
dim
hot
sum?
second.
Like a bow bun. Looks hella uncomfortable.
No,
I just imagine your scalp being pulled.
it was before I did that. Sometimes I like doing that. Not to relieve pressure.
Some men want to watch your bed.
I do. I don't really though.
Because I'm in the world.
Sure.
Whoa!
We'll say that's what it
Sure, I
is.
guess. You said some crazy things to me today, first of all. I'm catching strays left and right.
I'm trying
If this was visual, they'd see fucking
what is
bruises.
that from? It's like something where they're like talking like, I guess.
It could be from almost anything, Mom.
No, like they specifically say
What's
it in
that from where they say,
cadence.
I love you?
I know.
Probably some 90s movie.
No, I think it's a show or something. I don't know.
I guess. I'm trying to think of it, saying it in that tone. Probably some sitcom.
I should probably start dating women so you can have
Yeah.
a gay mom.
Everybody should start doing
Two
that.
moms.
No, actually, everybody shouldn't do. There won't be any women left.
There's a service outage.
Are you serious?
I just got the notification. Yep.
Well, there goes all my plans.
Why does everything suck?
You want to end then?
I mean, we were getting close to wrapping it up anyway. I don't think we really stayed on topic. Hold on. Do we have a
I'm doing the
service
speed
outage?
test.
So am I.
No, we don't.
Okay. Well, kinda. It's very, very slow.
But also, we're in here. No, that's why. It's because we're in here. It's because we're in
I'll
here.
check
Test
when
it
I
out
get
there because the internet in here is horrible. I have to use data.
That's so weird.
It's
not
how far,
even
it's
that
how far.
far.
No, it doesn't matter. That's the way Wi-Fi works. That's why people use like those TP Wi-Fi extenders.
Don't we have one somewhere?
I wish I was trying to think if we did. I know
We do.
we got one for me.
I didn't get rid of it.
I
Unless
wasn't
you
sure.
sold it.
No, I never sold it. No, I didn't
don't
know where it
would
was.
be then.
I've been meaning to ask, but I was like, they probably got lost.
It's
And-
probably
'cause
somewhere in
been
your
two-
shit.
It's been 2 moves.
It's somewhere in your shit. Because I think you used it at the place next door.
I
didn't
think
you?
I did. I don't remember though.
Sorry.
Yeah,
was
that's very like. That was so real.
that was very Tina. Just top feels existing in this world. Hey, you know what?
I want to be in a movie where I'm the son of Samuel L. Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
and well, actually, the age wouldn't work.
Hmm.
Who's in their 50s that's black?
Viola Davis?
I want to be the son of Viola Davis. Yeah, we'll reverse the roles. Make my mom black this time.
But actually, you could be.
No, Viola Davis
Mm-hmm.
and Cillian Murphy. We black Irish,
Well, you are Black Irish.
but like black Irish. Like
Well, you have
first
to work on
ascendant.
your Irish accent.
I guarantee I can do it well if I had a dialect coach.
I was gonna say something. but I
I'd love to
forgot.
see a Viola Davis do an Irish accent.
I bet she could.
I bet she could do anything.
I'd agree.
I want to see her play Jesus. Jesus wishes he could play Viola Davis.
Uh,
Assuming Jesus is a man, first of all.
I'm gonna say All right, let's wrap it up. But like, wrap it up and be nice to your dads.
And to LGBTQI
Yeah,
plus
let
community.
people love who they want to love as long as it's consensual.
And of age.
Well, yeah,
And a
that would be
human.
consensual.
And a human.
That still follows under consensual.
It does? So I can just say
If,
consensual?
if you're like,
Some people are groomed.
yeah, like Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Okay, can we stop throwing out names in there?
It's true.
Love you.
Love you.
To the back.
To the back.
What? That's where we end it.
I know, but you're like really aggressive with that to the back.
Love you to the back.
I'm gonna give you a smack. I'm not.
You're
I'm
acting
kidding.
kind of whack.
All right, bye.
You were supposed to do
Love you.
another act.